Recently got rid of my gym membership and bought some sweet Bowflex dumbbells. So that'll probably pay for itself in about a year. I don't know, something like that. It's kind of ridiculous, but they're pretty sweet. Now I don't have to drive anywhere, and almost everything that I want to do is in the dumbbells. We can go over some of that stuff. Um, I'm not an expert, and I'm definitely not in like the top 10% of people who are physically fit. But I have been to the gym before. I know where they are. I've met people who've worked out. So I think that gives me a little bit of insight into the field. Um, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to start off with the dumbbells, obviously, because that's what I have. I have a lot of exercises that I like, because I've watched videos, but I think the chest press is seems to be like a staple of what people do. So that's what we're going to start off with. So grab some dumbbells, whatever weight looks nice to you. If you don't see anything that looks nice, just pick something that's reasonable. And what you want to do is you want to start off like flat and then push up, realizing that the weight's not comfortable, and you can bring it right back down. And then push it away because you don't want it there. And probably do, depending on the weight, 8 to 10. I typically forget to count, so just until you're ready. Yeah, you're going to do three or four sets of this. And this is part of the exercise that I do that doesn't keep me in the best shape, but I am in a shape, so that's nice. This is not, I'm not jogging, I'm not running, too lazy for that. So you're not going to see any of that with dumbbells. That's also weird. They're pretty big. Alright. Again, if you have to figure out what kind of weight you want, it's better to start lighter and figure that out. You don't want to hurt yourself. But I have a feeling that if you bought adjustable dumbbells, you probably have an idea of what you're capable of. Yeah. It's a little weird. I don't have a place to store them. Well, what I do have a little stand that I built, but that's where the phone is. So I don't really like going to the gym anymore. Not if there's people there. I'm not a big people person. Alright, let's do another set. Okay. We'll do some more stuff like that in a little bit. Or I will. I have no idea what you're doing. If you're working out, you should probably do whatever it is that you're doing. If you're not working out, I'm kind of talking to myself, which is a little weird. But next we're going to do some dumbbell curls. Again, it's just an exercise that I got into the habit of using. It's easy to do with dumbbells because it's in the name. So it's probably going to be less weight than you just did. I usually like to do a smaller set at the beginning because I don't like to admit that I can't lift a lot of weight. So I'll pick too much weight, as you can see. I'll do a couple and then I'll have to come down. Obviously too much weight when you're doing dumbbells. From what I could tell, it's best to not move your body a whole lot. Just want to try to stand somewhat still. I'm already out of breath. Maybe I should do some of that jogging. We're going to do a couple of sets before we move on to a different exercise. We have a really sweet hamster. He's over there in his cage, he's sleeping. I didn't know that they were nocturnal when I got him. I didn't know anything when I got him. Learned a lot. But I'll bring him out later. Sometimes you might see him rolling around in a little ball. Makes it easy to keep track of him because he can't get out. It's kind of nice. I don't know if it's nice for him, but it's nice for me. I have no idea if he likes being in the ball and rolling around because I like watching it, but he could be fucking, terrified. But he can't tell me, so it's okay. That's how it works, right? We just assume that they're alright. No, alright, that's it for that one. You're gonna have to lower the weight. It is way more convenient. So I don't have to go to the gym, wait for machines, watch people drink their gallon of water. I don't like waiting in lines. But I did learn a lot. If you're gonna get a hamster, make sure you do whatever research you think is necessary, plus a little bit more, because the people at the pet store had no idea. They knew where the hamsters were, and they knew how much they cost. They didn't know anything about them. They didn't know anything about the treatment, the care. So everything that I got was incorrect. They like to burrow, so you need to make sure that they have some stuff that they can dig through. They run 4 to 5 miles a day, like at night, and it's a lot because they have tiny legs. Imagine how many steps that'd be. They'd be like 30 miles for me, probably more, but it's just too much. So make sure they have some space. Get a nice little wheel that's not gonna have something that hurts their back. You preferably one that's silent because they run for literally hours non-stop. And I think maybe he's mocking me because he's in better shape than I am. He also eats better than me. So I like ramen noodles, Mountain Dew. He eats blueberries, asparagus, broccoli. I don't know who's buying it for him, but That's what he eats. He just kind of shows up in the fridge. I think he's got an Amazon Prime account. Alright, so, lower the weight, get all set. I'm going to do another one because I like them. Why am I breathing so hard? Oh yeah, because I'm out of shape. I think I said that. If you want, you can leave a comment and come up with a topic to discuss. That's kind of what I named it. Notion for it, because I wouldn't mind talking about stuff. Talk about whatever. Grocery lists, popular, politics. I don't really want to talk too much about politics. I'm extremely left, and I get triggered very quickly. And I'm emotional, sensitive. You don't want to see that. So, whatever. I know a little bit of electricity. I know you probably see that guitar back there and like, oh, this guy probably plays guitar. No, it's fake. It's styrofoam. I painted it. We can talk about that if you want to talk about painting styrofoam. I have that experience. But whatever works. I think the most important thing about the weight that you pick is enough to where you can do a full set. And a full set is probably, there's a variable to it, but 6 to 10 seems to be typical. To where you can still think, and then you can do another set. If you're only able to do 1 or 2, that's great to probably see where you're at, but I can't imagine doing 1 every workout is going to be enough to do any progression. You're probably just going to see where you're at over and over. So I would say it's fine every now and then if you want to see what actual progression you made, but if you're only doing a couple reps at like close to your max and what's comfortable, you're probably not building a whole lot on it. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a journalist, right? So there's things I don't know. Okay. Yeah, instead of having to take pre-workout, drive to the gym, walk by people I'm not interested in walking by, I got a sweet bench and some Bowflex dumbbells. These go up to 90 pounds. If you need more than 90 pounds in one dumbbell, you're not watching this video, is my guess. But it's pretty sweet, very convenient. In the time that it would take me to get ready, go to the gym, get out, do a little key card thing, and start working out, I can do pretty much an entire workout in that time. Also, because I don't work out for hours in a single session like I used to. So 30 minutes, 40 minutes, especially if there are no lines, is plenty for me. So incline chest press. This is going to be a little bit less than what you did earlier. Just something that you can move, that's comfortable, that doesn't struggle. If you hear popping in your shoulders, like mine do, it's really not bad. That's the sound that muscle is being built. Every pop is just, it's a new muscle. It means you're on the right path. That I do know. So like I said before, I am a doctor. feel like I'm just talking to myself in a room to a video that's never going to get uploaded, so that's fine. But anyway, my hamster's name is Finny. My son wanted a hamster, and got him one. He's pretty awesome. He doesn't bite. Actually, he did bite me once. Not the hamster, my son, but we talked about that. But no, the hamster's pretty great. I'll show you his cage at the end of this. He's got like a 2-story apartment, because I learned that the Tiny Tails brand for hamster stuff, it looks psychologically abusive to anything that realizes that they're in a cage. Because those are more for the kids who own the hamster than the hamster themselves, because they're not big enough to put any padding in there so the hamster can burrow and dig. There's almost nowhere for him to hide. So, it's not great. My hamster does have like a weird smell, and I don't know if it's because I gave him asparagus or what. But they're also not supposed to get wet, so I can't give him a bath. I give him sand. He's got a sand bath. He just gets in there, throws the sand around. Doesn't do anything for his smell, but makes him happy, so he's nice. Okay, we're gonna go again, one more, and then we'll work on something else. I haven't decided yet. I got these dumbbells for like half the price. I was gonna buy them online, but then I found them on Facebook Marketplace. Oh shit! Someone was selling them for like $200. That's a great thing. So I bought them. So I don't have a stand for them. I built one out of pallet wood, and somehow it holds up the weight, but it's not great. It looks like shit. It looks dangerous. So I'll have to get rid of it. Oh, how did I end up down here? What did you do? Part of the problem is I haven't eaten anything today, and I haven't had anything to drink either. So that's cool. Part of it is being lazy. Another part is I actually don't usually eat in the morning